Vacancy and turnover expenses are a killer to your bottom line when you're dealing with investment properties. For instance, you have a tenant, they're paying $500 a month as an example, and you want to raise their rent at the end of their lease to $550 a month. Now, you raise that rent, you're making an extra $600 a year. However, the tenant that you have proposed the rent raise to says, thanks but no thanks, and they move out. Now you have a vacancy of at least 30 days to deal with. You've lost a month's rent right there, 500 plus. And you probably have some type of turnover cost as well. So you're going to be looking at a minimum doing a paint job and cleaning out the place, which is going to cost you maybe another 500 bucks or $1,000. So in order to get an extra $600 a year, you've now cost yourself $1,500 up front, to try to achieve that higher dollar. So it doesn't always make sense to do rent raises every year just because that's in your business model. You got to look at outside factors and weigh those options before you do your rent raises. Now, on the other hand, if you are talking about somebody that's been there for 10 years at $500 a month, and you realize that market rent is $750 a month, now you're talking about a difference of $3 grand a year, and that $1,500 expense of turnover is well worth it. So just something to take into consideration, when you're looking at lease renewals and turnovers.